Hey fishy friends, and welcome back to Kaler's Aquatics. This is Bob, and I am here to give the final update on the 33 long tank, which has been set up to be a rainbow tank and does contain several varieties of rainbows, several species, some cory cats, and the final critter. It also has some gorgeous betas, or bettas if you prefer. I have 3 of those fellas in here, those guys. 2 males and a girl. That's the girl. And there's another male. So what I'm about to add now are some Amano shrimp, and I did this as a video on purpose because this could go sideways. These fish are always interested in things that are going to drop in the tank to eat, and rainbows tend to grab and then taste. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these guys in here and see how that goes. There they go. They're smaller Amanos also, and per usual, there's one left in the tank, in the bag, and it did come out. All right, and I'll come back and check that a third time in a bit, but I just want to see. The reason I'm going with Amanos is because I just love their algae eating abilities. And this tank is not long for algae. In fact, you could see it on that side over there. And the plants are algae magnets. I did not want to get any dwarf shrimp per se, because I'm afraid they will end up being a snack. And the Amanos, as small as they are, will have to be on guard. I don't see any of them. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, so they're not tiny. See if I can get a rainbow over near them. Yeah, they're not tiny. And the other thing that I am adding, I've been working on the plant in here. I did finally get the background on, and everyone was right. The black does look just stunning on here. It really sets the plants off. That's a ruler that I set up there over the back opening there because I didn't want to cut that yet, but I'm going to. But the ruler dipped down in there. Of course, I noticed that as soon as I started my vid. Holding onto this bag just to be sure. I've had that happen too many times. All right, moving on. These plants here are really faded, and they have melted back some. I just have put them in the tank, but they were shipped yesterday, came in yesterday to Aquatic Aesthetics that's in Hickson, Tennessee, about a 20-25 minute drive for me, all interstate. And I got 5 of them today. They're $5. Did I get 4 or 5? 4, sorry. But yeah, their name, I'm going to try to pronounce it because I've been sitting here listening to one of those pronunciation dictionaries. And they're Nesaea golden, or golden Nesaea, Nesaea. And they are from Nesaea pedicellata, which form some normal hybrids. I'm going off script here. And did some variegated plants. And so these were bred from the variegated to bring back some bright gold and greenish leaves. And they have hot pink stems. That's the description. So you can see they have a lot of coloring up to do, and you can also see that at the hub or whatever it's called there where the leaves come out, that they're ready to bush out. So I'll let these recover in here at least overnight, and then I will go ahead and get them out of the steel wool. I will pull off anything that's broken and try to root it, but anything that's broken, see these are mashed down. But I think these will come back very, very nicely in just a few days, if not a week. And my plan is to put them right there amongst those that are just, look at all the new growth on these plants. New little leaves everywhere on all the plants in here. But I want to put them down there as kind of a playground for the cories and now the shrimps, and a playground. The dwarf grass is starting to spread. It's really starting to come in. This is a cultured plant, and the name escapes me. It's common, that I put in, just yesterday or this morning, and they still haven't really straightened up from being in their little cultured pouch. And I also had a pouch of cultured crypts, of course much smaller than these, and I put them in my other dirted tank, my other father fish style tank. So yeah, this is the final installment of this tank, and I think it ended up maybe being 6 or 7 videos rather than 3 or 4. But it's been a lot of fun setting it up. Really, really thrilled to have red plants that are actually doing very, very well with no CO2 and no fertilizers. It's just all what's in the substrate. And again, on the very bottom, there's a layer of just clay cat litter. Then there's organic potting soil. The cat litter has nothing but clay in it, nothing at all. And then the organic soil, so no additives or chemicals in that. And then it's topped with pool filter sand. So when I put things in, I kind of go a little deep, as you can see, and then I come back as I need to on a couple of these cribs, that one there, and just pull the crown out a little bit. But I want those roots to touch the soil and begin to start down, and then I'll pull those crowns up a little bit. Even this great big crypt that Susan sent me hasn't wilted. It's just doing great. So that's a sword plant that I had in another tank that was potted that I never had unpotted. Say potted, it was in the plastic. So I'm going to feed these guys for a couple of minutes. We're already at 8 minutes, as my videos are wont to do. I talk and ramble, and anyone that's seen one of my videos knows that. So I'm just going to go ahead, and this is their evening or nighttime snack. It's about midnight, and that's about when I'm doing second feeding these days. And I'm feeding some spirulina brine shrimp, frozen, that's thawed, and just normal bloodworms, not the jumbo. The rainbows seem to be able to manipulate these a little better, and until they grow out a little. And definitely the little platinum, that was a lot of bloodworms, but got plenty of cory cats that will come on for that. Yep, there's 12 of those guys in there. And I went to 3 different stores today, well actually 2, and mentioned that I had lost my, they're actually called red panda barbs, and I was calling them red spotted barbs or something in the video, and I had 8 of them, but I'd lost them all but 1 and lost 7 of them overnight. The one I didn't lose is female. Hey, handsome. And so they gave me, they still had 4. They had 3 females and a male, so they gave me the male, and those have already paired up and following each other around. Doing great. But you see here these rainbows and the betas are doing fine. The betas are doing fine. Those are 2 male betas, by the way. And the yellowish one is a glow beta. That's Jeffy. That's Aqua Funk's beta that I got for him. And he named it Jeffy himself on a late live stream here. And I forgot what he named the green dragon scale. Forgot, sorry. And here's our original little glow beta named Glow for Gloria. She's really putting on some color. Lots of bloodworms up there for catfish and whatever to pick up. And yeah, these little cats can eat those bloodworms with no problem at all. Alright, I'm going to shut up. It's 11 minutes and it'll just be pretty much a minute or two of Winston barking in the 2 rooms away and me filming whatever fish go by the center here. And thank you guys for watching. This hasn't been too painful to watch. I do like to collect likes. I enjoy them. And subscriptions are also desirable. And thanks. I'm bad to lie when I'm doing a video vlog or vlog. Video's redundant. Just wanted to see that those bloodworms are all gone. Give them seconds and thirds. Need to do a video of my axolotls. I moved them. And maybe I will. Maybe I'll go do one. Parkinsoni is really getting pretty. Okay. On to the next 31 tanks. Bye-bye.